If I came out as gay to my parents, I'd be like, oh man, you're gay and you don't have an MBA. My girlfriend would dump me if she knew I watched you. Well, then I guess I'll have to be your little secret. I don't want to hear Dr. Seuss, but testicles. I will not have testicles here or there. I will not have them anywhere. You know, I ERP'd in Lim Sim Lim and so once, and I'm not going to answer any further questions. It was a different time. It was during COVID. I feel like ERPing is, you have to have a lot of skill. Like, it's really hard to not sound cringe. Like, type sexy is so hard. To try to sound sexy on text, ooh, especially in the context of like Final Fantasy. Ooh, baby, I wanna ride you like a chocobo. You know, like, it's impossible. It's impossible. You can't, I'm telling you, it's impossible. When my grandma died, she was like old enough for it to not be a tragedy. Is that okay to say? Like, you reach a certain age where someone's like, oh, hey, listen, Ellieski, grandma didn't make it. And then she's like, he's like 110 or something. Ellie would probably go, okay. Yeah, that sounds about right. Like, I would be more surprised if she had like 3 more birthdays. Like, that would be news to me. Like, very subtle things can lead to disastrous outcomes. Maybe I, you know, subtly put some rat poison in her biscuit. My girlfriend would dump me if she knew I watched you. Well, then I guess I'll have to be your little secret. Ugh, yuck. I'm sorry. Will you be my girlfriend? Okay, I'm attracted to women, but I kind of want, like, I wouldn't mind having like a boyfriend, but like not having sex with him. Like, I want a guy I can hang out with, and when I'm cold, like, he puts a jacket over me and says, everything all right? That sounds so nice, doesn't it? You know, I'm not talking about gay, straight, bi, whatever. I'm saying, like, a real man to be like, hey, this guy bothering you? Does that sound good? Any straight guys in the chat agree?
Please,
wouldn't that sound nice?
I'll talk.
Squeex, bring back the Jar Jar bit? There was no Jar Jar bit. I think once I just went, Annie! Misa so, but like, I don't want to be cringe. Like, can you imagine if I lose a run in Mario because I die and people write like a long essay about what I do wrong? Oh wait, that's just YouTube comments actually. I just don't understand. He just needs to practice this 1 star and he would fucking PB. It's really simple. Click on their profile picture. It's a picture of Super Mario and Mario Odyssey. I don't know why. Dude, I think like, on average, in general, the amount of Mario profile pictures that have told me to kill myself is like above 20%. I sometimes will have like a fantasy when I'm asleep. And my fantasy is, I wish I was just put into like a life or death situation where someone like really attractive was like, oh my god, please, we need someone to count to 10 in Spanish. I can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my god, thank the Lord, now I'm gonna marry you. For some reason, in the past few months, I'm not gonna out anybody, obviously. I think it's very sweet. But like, people have reached out to me for internships. Like 3 or 4 people. But like, I don't do any work. I don't do any work. Like, what would I have my interns do? Get me coffee? No, I would never. I just have instant coffee, man. What would a Squeex intern even do? Rub your feet? I don't want that. I mean, I have a couple of chatters who are like doctors and teachers. I don't know if I have any lawyer chatters. Any lawyers in the chat? And I don't mean like played Ace Attorney. I'm gay, is that good enough for you? No. If only you were a gay lawyer. Oh, boo. Sorry, it's my immigrant upbringing. If I came out as gay to my parents, I'd be like, oh man, you're gay and you don't have an MBA? The gay is fine, but come on. That's a fucking double whammy. That's like, I saw the inauguration. I hate getting political. No politics allowed. I saw the inauguration and JD Vance has like an Indian wife. And I could see it in her eyes as a fellow Indian that I guarantee you there's a WhatsApp group with her whole family saying, why just vice president? Why not the president? JD, come on, man. I just know it as a fact, 100%. And then she's like a Republican second lady, so she has to like pretend like she's white. She can't be too Indian on camera. Oh, hi. I love being involved with the delegation. And then she's at home. Her mom is saying, Arey, Usha! Usha! Chai, Lipton chai! And she has to go into the RNC. Well, frankly, fiscally, we have to be responsible. You know, it's quite a conundrum. Arey, Usha! Usha, help your uncle, yeah. Sorry. Like, do you think there was a moment where her parents were sad that she wasn't marrying an Indian? Sorry. Like, I'm sorry, I just don't see JD Vance performing well in front of an Indian family. I don't see it. Politics aside, I don't think he's got what it takes to, like, hang with the fucking... Like, can you imagine him at, like, a Diwali party? Dude, it must be so fucking awkward. Like, if you guys were AI... Okay, to be quite fair, though, some of you might be AI. Like, I'm not convinced that, like... Some of you say things that I feel are, like, very AI-esque. Like, for some reason, I have a couple people, first-time chatters, that say, what's your PayPal? How do I donate? Like, yeah, no human... Like, I appreciate the sentiment. No human fucking being would type to me like that. Dude, Apple has these texts that summarize because of Apple Intelligence. It is so worthless. I have a YouTube notification that is, and I quote, I guess a new video came out, but the notification said, Austin Squeex fallen off. New comment. And then I have another one. Friend expresses how drunk they are. Like, can you imagine if your chat messages were summarized? Wait, I should try that one day. I can only read an AI summarizing what people are saying. Every, like, 3 seconds. Like, the masses. I wonder what it would just be like, cum. I think it would just be, like, something really bad. That's just YouTube chat. Yeah, YouTube chat is rough. I'm not gonna lie. I never got a contract, I'll say it. God damn, is YouTube chat just a fucking disaster. I like women, but it's so tempting to hate women. I mean, look at Asmongold, man. Just kidding. I don't want to be like the guy that kind of pulls the cover, you know, off of the chat, but I've seen the numbers. A lot of people who are quote-unquote Albanian lesbians are a lot of, like, 28-year-old bros. Like, I've run the numbers. I'm sorry, I've just run the numbers, and I know that a lot of you typing slay. Let's just say you put on a Patagonia vest in the morning, all right? Why are you, as a man, checking how many men watch you into YouTube's analytics? Don't try to cast me as some fucking weird fucking creep. How dare you? It's a YouTube's number. It's just that I see a lot of you all in, like, other chats, like Moon's chat, and you guys, like, write things like Giga cum. And then you come in here and you're like, play Chaperone, slay. Like, I'm just saying, if you gotta choose a character. Like, who are you really? I can tell sometimes how impressionable you guys are when you type Pepe W when I say GTA RP. But in reality, I know deep down, all of you motherfuckers would watch. I just feel like you see like a chatter Pepe W, but deep down you'd be like, oh my god, could you imagine a day 1 reunion with Lozdog, day 2? And all of you motherfuckers would be there. You should scream, my wife left me. Okay, let's try it. Here we go, going for the star. My wife left me! That feels depressing. No, it didn't hit. Don't say it hit. That was just depressing. That felt so bad. That felt really bad. That felt so you. I mean, you guys can't call me a divorced, like, man if you don't even admit that I'm married. Like, how, am I the first, like, single guy who's divorced? Get real. Bros being bullied by a toddler. I mean, when you have a kid, you kind of sign up to be bullied by a kid. Because, like, what are you gonna do? Like, outsmart them in the marketplace of ideas? Like, what are you gonna do? If your kid says, fuck you, dad, what are you gonna say? All you have to go is, hey, come on, Buster, not that sort of language. Hey, seriously, come on, man. Don't be like that. Like, you know what a child never will say? Good point, dad. Hey, really interesting. Can we talk politics tonight? Yeah, one sec. One sec! What? What? Come in. What? 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 For what?
Babe, hide the hard drives.
I loved choir when I was in high school because it was filled with 3 types of people. 1 was Mormons, 2 were stoners, and 3 were people getting an art credit. I just remember I had this friend named, literally his name was Chaz. Sorry to dox you, Chaz. His name was Chaz and he was in choir. And like, the irony was, in choir we had to sing all these like religious songs. So there's nothing funnier than Chaz, the biggest fucking stoner, going, Cruci Vixus. There's nothing, I'm sorry, that is the peak of comedy. This fucking stoner singing a beautiful baritone. Aren't you a stoner? Well, I was growing up, but not anymore. Now I'm kind of addicted to knowledge. I'm like an autodidact, and what that means is, like me and Jimmy Beast, every night we like talk thumbnails. I hate drama. But when the Minecraft drama was happening, I forget who's who, I'm sorry. It was so funny all I heard was someone saying every night we would talk about thumbnail philosophy. God damn, man. We have strayed so far away from the light, I feel like. You know, I have a wand, personally. It's it's one from, Harry Potter world. What? Okay, fine, it's a dildo. Fine, is that what you want to hear? Come on! Come on, man! Okay, fine, you got me. It's a Hitachi. Holy shit, we have a chatter named Hentai Goon Enjoyer. Dude, this is what happens when you let hentai in your Discord, man. This is like the kind of, like, how am I gonna interact with a guy named Hentai Goon Commander? Like, what are we gonna talk about something interesting? And then he's gonna come up with a good point. I'd be like, hey, thanks for contributing to the discussion, Mr. Hentai Goon Commander. Why are you assuming it's a guy? I mean, I guess you're right. Do you guys remember DeviantArt? That was the first time I saw Sonic's cock. I remember because I would get my wallpapers from DeviantArt. And I remember I was looking for a wallpaper way back in the day. And then I clicked like the video game section and I was like, oh my god, Sonic the Hedgehog? I love playing Sonic Adventure. And then, you know, I had at the time, a 1280 by 720 monitor. And then I hit zoom out with the magnifying glass and holy hell. There's an adult content filter. Yeah, I'm turning that off. I kind of wanted to see his penis. What do you want me to say? Alright, fine, you got me. Like, obviously. Squeex, that's gay? I don't think so. Like, I would want to see Sonic's penis. Like, just as, like, an interesting thing. Like, it's just like, come on, Sonic the Hedgehog. Like, what kind of hog is he working with? Like, come on. Sonic the Hedgehog? Like, aren't you curious? Don't you want to know?
You can look at my cock anytime, Squeex.
I'm not role-playing with your Sonic TTS, man. I'm just not, I can't do that. Alright, obviously I'm not gonna do that. Damn! Not bad, not bad. Can you count down for me? Ew, man. Also, if I was like counting you down to climax, let's be honest, we don't have to start from 3. We can start from like 2 or 1. I love the song Royals. Is that like Normie? That is Giga Normie. Okay, well, how about this? I listened to the Nintendo Spotify app. They recently added Rainbow Road. How's that for being the biggest loser here? I don't give people the ick. I've got Riz. Trust me, guys. When I arrived at the party, everybody would know. Did you legally have to tell the party that you were coming? No. No, I didn't have to. I wasn't under any legal standard. Hey, Squeex, hasn't it been cold outside? Oh, big time. But it's not cold when you have the loving embrace of my community. I can't do this. I'm breaking up with you. I can't do this anymore, man. I don't know how people can do that. What? What? I'm trying to be like a pro streamer. I'm trying to be a pro streamer. Let me try. What? You guys can comment on what I'm wearing, but what are you wearing in a non-creepy way? I'm naked? Dude, that is not a fucking sexy image of just some naked person typing on their Black Widow blue mechanical switch keyboard. Sorry, that is not like some sexy imagery. Click, 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 Baldzinga. Click, 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 click. Do you guys remember pop-ups? Like, that used to be a thing. Like, I'd be showing my friend something, and then, like, some pop-up porn would pop up, and I'd be like, no, I swear, Akshay, it's a virus. I remember there was, a store. Let's call it Target. And what you could do was you grab a bunch of PC games and grab a bunch of clothes. And you go into the dressing room, open up all of the PC games, and write down the serial numbers of all of them. Then you go home and email the publisher and say you lost the disc, but here's your proof of purchase, which is the CD key, and then they'll send you the game, the installer. Allegedly! Allegedly! But then like you think about it, and you're like, then someone went to that Target, bought the game, and had a used CD key. Like, I just imagine like a young child for Christmas gets like Jedi Knight, Jedi Outcast, and like can't play. And I don't know if I'm just broken on the inside. I'm not trying to be cool or anything, but I didn't care. I still wouldn't care. It doesn't affect me genuinely. I would play my Jedi Outcast, join a fucking guild and everything. It doesn't matter to me. I don't know why. I'm just being honest. Maybe I'm going Joker mode. Like, if I don't see it, it's okay. I think we're more similar than different, except there are a large amount of lesbians here. And I, myself, am straight.
Shout out to my favorite bi-curious streamer.
I'm not bi-curious. Wait, what's bi-curious? Guys, I don't know the terminology. I have to, like, look it up. I remember when I was single and I was, like, matching with people on the apps. I matched with someone whose bio said they're sapiosexual. They're attracted to intelligence. And I think they were probably just generalizing because I'm Indian. Is that crazy? I went on a date with her and she was a sapiosexual. And I used all of the biggest words I knew. I'd be like, pleasant evening. Quite a microcosm for Ernest Hemingway, isn't it, McQueen? Oh yeah, she texted me after the date and said she didn't feel a spark. That means you're ugly. Oh no. I get that a lot after a first date. But like, it's crazy because I have like really good bits. Seriously, I like run through them all. Like, how I am on stream is how I am personally when I'm like dating. Cynthia, huh? I'm bald, huh? Anyway, bazinga. Is this run poggers? Okay, during GTA RP, I was walking with my wife, and someone went, Ramaswamy! I love that guy. Ramaswamy! Good to see ya. It's like, wow, I feel like I'm in GTA. Are you sure he didn't actually think you were Vivek? Or he thought I was Vivek? Squeex, you can make an OnlyFans at any time? Yeah, I mean, I would make an OnlyFans. I'm just too insecure about my body. Like, I've never taken a picture of, like, my penis before or anything. Like, what filters would I use or whatever? Like, do I smile? Like, what angle? It's just so, like, what do I don't know, like, do you smile when you're taking a nude for OnlyFans? Like, I'd be like, with my penis? Like, it's too embarrassing. Or, like, would it be weird if I was just like this? Like, it's too weird. It's too fucking weird. That is so... Don't do OnlyFans, Squeex. I wish I could, man. I really wish. I just can't. I'm just too shy. What's up, Billy Longballs? Good to see you. I've never taken a picture of my feet. Okay, like, if you got, like, a foot fetish, maybe I will share pictures of my feet. Because I got some ugly grippers. I got some disgusting looking feet. Keep going. I mean, it's just like, I feel like the internet's not real because I've met so many people and nobody's into feet in real life. Like, everyone pretends like feet is some coveted thing, but it's really not. Like, real people, I've never met someone that's like, I'm into paws. Why would they tell you? Because it's my icebreaker. Fetishes are your icebreaker. No, I always have the same, like, default conversations. Like pretend like we're, like, you know, at a dinner or something. I'll go like, hey, do you like me? Do you ask what people's favorite ice cream flavor is? Hell no! I don't even know what I say. Now I'm getting performance anxiety in front of a fucking chat room. Like, what would I say? I'd be like, hey, nice to meet you. You know what? I wouldn't have icebreakers. I would say something relevant to the person. Like, I would take a nugget of information and extrapolate a series of questions to learn more about them in a genuine way. Don't soy smirk. Okay, though, it's true. When I wasn't married and I would go on a date, it was basically like one of those JCS interrogations. Because I was nervous. And I was like, I wanted the girl to really like me, so I would just agree with everything she said. She could have been like the most racist piece of shit person ever. I'd be like, so true. Yeah, actually, really good point. Because you're on a first date. That's really how they get you. And then I'm fucking running for office as an alt-right. You've got to say crazy shit to see if they really like you or not. Lamau. Don't Lamau your first chat like that, man. What are you talking about? On a first date, you got to say some crazy shit? I mean, crazy asterisks, man. What do you mean? How crazy are we talking? That's that Freudian riz. I'm not even gonna say that, Drew. I can't say that. It's so unbelievably cringe. You can't. I would never say that. I got my Steam account in 2005. Oh, God. Oh, Lord. Shut up. I don't want to know. I was 5, Aga. Your hair looks good? I know, man. I can tell it looks good because I no longer have first-time chatters that go, what the fuck your hair, bro? Lamau skull emoji. Now they just say, bro, why does it look like your face is crowded on the 1/3 lower part of your head? Wait, what? You guys know I wrote a book and I published it under a pseudonym? I remember, it's like 2 years ago. There's a big streamer who watched my stream, and he messaged me one day and was like, damn, your chat is extremely Twitch savvy. I was like, you're just calling them losers, you ass. Don't talk to my chatters like that. Man, they just always know what emote to type. Crazy how the only people gifting subs are other streamers. Wait, what? What? Oh, like my top gifters? Yeah. That's so embarrassing. Bro, it makes me look like I'm like a Make-A-Wish. God damn it. That is so fucking embarrassing. I'm like a Make-A-Wish streamer. They're like, yeah, we'll give him a... Let's help him out. I never thought, how do I hide that? It's because, like, I don't have, and I mean this in the best, I don't have, like, you guys are normal people? How do I put this and not, like, I'm not, how do I say this? Like, I'm not hyping people up for, like break, like, a sub train, right? You should farm us more for subs? No. Just say you entertain the poor. Don't be so straightforward. You're being so blunt. No, you guys are literally millionaires, but stay rich, act broke. What time was it? It was like 9:45 p.m.
Testicles by the beach. Testicles on text-to-speech. Testicles on the top of the refrigerator.
Dude, I can't do this. I'm muting it. Sorry. I'm just kidding. Like, please, Lord. I'm gonna go fucking crazy. Scammer? I don't want to hear Dr. Seuss, but testicles. I will not have testicles here or there. I will not have them anywhere. I will not have testicles, Sam. I will not have them, Sam I am. Like, is that what you want to hear? Why is your wardrobe only hoodies? I save my Balenci for when I go out, like to the club with the fellas. That's when I rock my ice, you know what I mean? Like, I got racks on racks on racks, I guess. What are you saying? If you know, you know. Did Kick ever give you a number? Dude, Kick messaged me, eye emoji. Looking eye emoji and said, are you interested in making the switch? Money bag emoji. Swear to God. And I said to them, I said yes. And then they said, add me on Discord. And then I added this guy on Discord, he added me. And then I did that default wave, and I think that scared him off. I did this one, the Wumpus wave. Squeex, remember when you messaged me on Discord? I hate to remind you guys this, but if you're having a conversation with quote-unquote Squeex, it's not me. It's a scammer trying to scam you. I'm not DMing anybody. My Squeex was asking for money. It's not me. I mean, listen, I had to stop responding to DMs when I started getting really weird ones, man. I got really crazy ones. Finally, Squeex bathwater. I would never sell my bathwater because I don't take baths. I don't know, maybe I'm just insecure. You don't mind if I'm like vulnerable, right? I've tried taking a bath before. Like, I'm just sitting there with like candles and a bath ball and whatever, and I feel so stupid. I just feel so dumb. I'm like, who the fuck do you think you are, man? It feels so stupid, man. It feels stupid. Like, you're just sitting there naked and you're like, alright. And every move you hear the water, like, almost mockingly splashing. I just feel so dumb. It's not like the, like, bads in the movies where there's bubbles everywhere. It's like, it's kind of a depressing thing when I did it. I feel like I'm in a loser's soup. How come you read stuff that isn't there sometimes? Never once have I ever made up a chat message in my whole life. By the way, that chatter who asked me that question, his name is Lube My Booty Up. A real human being. Like, that guy has a real Twitch account that's unbanned. Average Twitch viewer. Yeah, I used to have this chatter called Bussy Boy. It's not racist. I did do a Chinese accent, but I muted my mic. Does that make it more problematic or less? But don't worry if you're offended by that, because it all sounded like Russian anyway. It wasn't a good impression. Like, it didn't work. And I remember I was like probably a good manager for this guy, but like traditionally I was a terrible manager. I remember like during onboarding I told him, I was like, I don't care if you're not doing work in the office, just make sure all your deliverables are done. So I don't get in trouble. Here's a real story. When I was interviewing people, this is really bad. It paints me in a really bad light. Warning, warning. when I was interviewing people, I remember it was like my first ever interview, and I was holding a cup of water and a clipboard, and this girl came in and went for a handshake, and I was balancing my cup of water on the clipboard to shake her hand, and I spilled water all over her. Did she get the job? 1,000,000%. I would have given her my job. Are you crazy? Dude, I would have killed if she said, can you kill yourself? I would have done it in front of her. In real life. Fuck it, ban me on Twitch. If I spilled water on her and she was like, oh my god, the only way I'll forgive you is if you end it right now, I would. Give me a fucking staple gun right now. Little old me. That is such a waste of a run. Dude. Should we do one more? No.